What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Sabaton Saturday. This is the dedicated day of the week where I continue my personal adventure discovering the music of Sabaton and also learning a lot of cool history along the way. And we haven't done one of these in a few weeks, and if you follow along with this channel, you already know why. My wife and I just welcomed our first child into the world, and we've just been incredibly busy. I haven't had a lot of time for videos, but I had some time tonight, and I was feeling the need for some Sabaton, so here we are. And the song that I'm finally checking out today is one that was actually voted on by all of you guys on Patreon. I put a poll up a few weeks ago asking what song I should get to next out of a lot that were highly recommended on YouTube. And this one won by a pretty good margin, if I remember right. So if this is one that you've been waiting for a while, I do apologize, but we're finally checking it out today. And in this song, we're going to be learning about Charles XII, King Charles XII, or in Latin known as Carolus Rex. And if I said that wrong, I apologize. Somebody will probably correct me though, because YouTube. But I'm super excited about this one, man, because from what I understand, this whole album was about Swedish history and the history of the kings. There's a lot of cool information in this, and this song is going to be dealing with the crowning of King Charles XII, the Great Northern War, and his belief in the divine right of kings. And I don't want to give away too much more from the stuff I saw, so if anybody's interested in learning more history about this, as always, I'm going to throw a link to the Sabaton history episode of this in the description below. I would highly recommend going and checking that out. Their episodes that they do on the history of these songs are so awesome, and I've learned so much, and I just recommend it to everybody. So as always, right away, I'm just going to be checking out a lyric video so I can see what they're singing about. And then, because it was so highly requested by you guys, we're going to be checking out a live version of this in Swedish. So I will link both of these videos in the description below. Today, I'm once again listening to Sabaton, and for the very first time ever, hearing their song, Carolus Rex. Let's go! Oh, those drums sound huge. So right off the bat, aside from just the lyrical content going on, this mix sounds fantastic. This sounds f***ing huge. I bet this is a blast for them to play live. I would also be willing to guess this is probably a crowd favorite anywhere. Just the energy, just the pump up energy going on and how powerful it is. It's pretty awesome. Lyrically, I'm wondering if any of these lines that Joachim has sung are actual quotes that are attributed to Charles XII, like the crowned by God, not by the church, or say my name when you pray and that kind of stuff. I wonder if those are actual quotes he said. If they are, I mean, that's out there, man. That's a very ballsy king for sure. But as we talked before this, he did believe in that divine right of kings. So, and from the history that I've seen so far, man, I mean, he accomplished a lot at a very young age. So let's keep going with this. Before this next part, man, I don't know a ton of the history of other countries as far as their rulers and their kings and queens and stuff like that. But from what I've learned from Sabaton and their music and the history, Sweden has one kick-ass line of kings that has ruled this country. I mean, from all the stuff that I've read, even dating back to like the 1500s and then learned about from Sabaton history, it's insane, man. Sweden has a ridiculously crazy history. And like I said earlier, man, if some of these quotes or some of these lyrics are quotes or actually the way that he thought, this king, I keep saying this guy, he's a king. He seems wild, man. Very righteous, very, like, I'm really excited to watch this Sabaton history episode. I'm going to probably learn more about this because I'm really intrigued, man. And this is the thing I love about Sabaton's music. It gets me interested in bits of history that I've never even known about before. So let's continue and finish this off and then go check out probably a kick-ass live version of this. I want to start this part over. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't going to stop, but I love when they switch up stuff like this in their bridges where you've got that off-time crash cymbal going. Might have been in China, I don't know, but it's just, they throw such cool little things midway through their songs that I love. I want to hear this again. That's a China cymbal.
All over Europe, thy rules shall be questioned by none. All I say, give to me, that is my decree. My will be done.
Wild key change. A key change came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, me personally, I don't know if it was necessary. It might have just been something they were like, yeah, let's just do this to do something different. But out of nowhere, that was cool, man. I can't wait to watch the live version of this. We're going to go do that now. So once again, Sabaton, Carolus Rex in Stockholm, no less, sung in Swedish. Let's go. Who else is on stage? Is this going to be Apocalyptica again or something like that? Yep, Apocalyptica. Still dressed up as Yo Kim. God. It's so funny, man, because I just saw the English version. That's all I'm hearing. But I love when they do these songs in Swedish. It's such an awesome language for music like this. It sounds awesome. So once again, we've seen a lot of these great tour videos. It's a lot of the same production that I've broke down a ton in other videos. So I don't want to take too much time. If you're interested in a lot of the gear and the special effects, I would highly recommend going and checking out the video that I did of En Liefste Krieg. I did a lot of breakdowns on gear and production and the tour on that one. But there is some interesting stuff going on. We've got Apocalyptica back out on stage. Now, I don't know about cellos and stringed instruments, so I can't talk about that. But I love that these guys bring out the other bands. We've seen another video where they brought Amaranth out on stage too. This is just so cool. And earlier in the verse, when I was like really getting excited, their vocals, always, the harmonies, the background vocals, they just sound massive, man. And I absolutely love it. Let's continue. Nice, good showmanship there with the drums. every person in that crowd is clapping along. Before the solo, I just want to mention, because we were just getting a good shot of Hannes, he's one of the smoothest drummers I've seen in rock and in metal in a while. He rocks out when he wants to and when he needs to, but it looks very effortless all the time. He's so smooth and fluid with all of his motions. Even when he's throwing stick flips and like little tricks and stuff, it looks like he just, isn't even thinking when he's playing. It seems like he's just like a part of his kit. Absolutely love it. And I have to mention, because other people are going to blow it up in the comments if I don't, yes, Hannes Van Dahl is married to Floor Jansen. We all know that, but I guess it's become a thing on these videos. So in terms of everything else, it's pretty much the same gear I've seen in a lot of the other videos. So like I said, I've got so many other Sabaton videos. We're just going to enjoy the rest of this and just finish it off. I want to go back into, I was about to pause and say this feels like the perfect time to come back into a last chorus without anybody on stage making noise and just letting the crowd sing it, but I think I was wrong. Let's finish this off. Awesome, man. I like that one a lot. Let's go talk some more about it. Man, as I've said in other videos that I've watched of Sabaton, as far as I know, I don't have any Swedish in my bloodline that I'm aware of. But these guys make me feel like I'm proud to be Swedish. Like, just their music, and it's not just Sweden, it's any country. I can listen to a lot of their other songs that are about historical facts, about other countries, and I feel proud for that country, man. The stuff that they do with their music and how they deliver this history to the masses is really fucking incredible, man. It really is. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other band that I know of that does this at this kind of level, where every time you hear something from their albums, you know that you're going to be learning something about it. And then they throw in the Sabaton history with it. It's incredible. I'm really impressed. The more and more I listen to these songs and I watch these videos, I'm just impressed by the overall package that this band delivers, because they can easily just write good music, not go to any extra lengths. But they go through a lot of extra lengths to deliver really cool stuff to their fans. And it's impressive. I guess that's the takeaway from this. It's impressive. But this song specifically, man, I really liked it. Straight to the playlist. I'm going to be listening to this one a lot more. Probably up there easily in the top half of my favorite Sabaton songs that I've heard so far. And I'm kind of bummed that it took this long to check it out. But hey, at least I've heard it now. So Thank you to everybody that recommended this one. Thank you to everybody on Patreon that voted for it. Hopefully we get another Sabaton video next week because I am thoroughly enjoying this adventure and I hope it continues very soon. So if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time, or at least I used to before I had a kid. I will try and release them as much as possible, but I appreciate it if you subscribe and if you turn your notifications on. You'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, but if you disliked it, no big deal, man. Thank you very much for watching this time. You are free to click dislike and move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server I hang out on often. I also stream a lot more now on Twitch because when I get some breaks with baby taking a nap and stuff, I like to just jump on and talk to you guys. So I'll put the links to all that stuff in the description below. My handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.